Sauce, can you just kind of describe the frustration that's in this room right now?
It's a lot of frustration. First of all, we allowed too many yards. We allowed too many points, so we got to be better on defense.
What happened on the big one, Sauce?
It was a busted coverage. Let me see how I can say this. I could have still made a play though, but that wasn't technically my responsibility. But I still had a chance to make a play, and that could have been a game-changing play. I should have had 0 yards allowed, bro. I should have picked that steal. I don't want to go too deep into it, you know what I'm saying, because I'm not that type of guy to just be finger pointing, stuff like that. But yeah, I tried to steal one though.
Did you feel like it all for you guys as a defense? It's been a heavy load on you guys, right? Did you feel like today you guys buckled a little bit in the second half?
We didn't play to our standard second half. We got to be better. I'm sorry.
Was it just too many plays out there, though? Like, you were on the field for a long time.
I wouldn't necessarily say it's that. You can only look at you can't point fingers. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be better on defense. I had 2 penalties on me. Coverage-wise, I feel like I covered them pretty well. You know what I mean? The whole game. And, yeah.
Was that frustration on one of those penalties when you picked them up?
No, I wouldn't say it was frustration. It's like already when he was like kind of in the air, that's when I heard the whistle. So it's like I still finished the play. I still finished it and did what I did, you know. But it wasn't no frustration at all. But CJ and Quincy told me like that would have been a flag regardless because you can't like do that. Mm-hmm. I didn't even know that. You know what I'm saying? That's probably my first time ever doing that since high school. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
So what happened in the tunnel on the way up there?
It just be a lot of emotions going into it. You know, that's it. A lot of emotions. People frustrated.
Do you guys have any issues with the way they conducted themselves or anything?
Nah, I ain't had no issues. None of them. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to dissolve everything. How do
you put this behind you and get ready on a short week for the division rival Miami Dolphins are in first place in your career?
And you just got to lock in. You got to lock in, man. I can't believe we allowed that big explosive play, though. You know, I was talking about that play. We was talking about that play as a defense, secondary that whole time. Like, that's not us. You know, allow a play like that. That's not us, man. So, yeah, man.
Sauce, inside your asses, I know this is other side of the ball defense, but when you saw Tim go in there, does a quarterback change provide any boost or like adrenaline rush or anything like that, or is business as usual?
Nah, it's just business as usual. You know, we stay focused on defense.
You kind of sound like a broken record for asking it, but just how frustrating is this with the way the offense has been going?
I got to play better. You know, we all feel that way. So, you know, I don't want to sound like a broken record, so I'm going to leave the rest out.
I guess the good news is that you guys were able to get into the end zone for the first time in 12-plus quarters, but weren't you able to have more success that way?
You know, Buffalo had a good scheme out there for us. We didn't execute what we wanted to do, clearly, and that's what happens when you don't.
Garrett, we know how physically gifted and talented you are. Is it almost stunning that a game can go into the third quarter and you don't have a catch yet, or with also low number of targets?
I got to play better. I got to do a job of getting open. If, you know, we're getting pressured, I got to get open faster. If the ball does come my way, I got to catch it. Period.
What was your reaction when they made the quarterback change?
I love Zach, and you know, I don't think I love Zach and Tim. I don't think you know, I didn't have any opinion on it. Maybe.
What about going forward? I mean, because we just talked to Saleh, and he said he's going to decide on who the quarterback is Friday against Miami. He hasn't decided yet. Do you have any thoughts on it? On who should be the quarterback going forward?
No, that's Coach Saleh's job. Be the head coach. I'm a play receiver. Do that.
Garrett, what did happen on the fumble?
I'm trying to, you know, make a play, catch the ball, and I decided to try and make a move on the linebacker with not good ball security. And, you know, that's what happens in this league. And this season I'm getting exposed for it, and I got to fix it. So I will.
Do you feel at times, Garrett, you're pressing a little bit to make the true game-changing play because the opportunities haven't been there as much as maybe they were last year in terms of targets, catches, where you kind of feel like you really do have to treat every play like it's your last?
Yeah, you know, I do feel like that, and I feel like I play worse when I do that. And, you know, so I'm trying to fight human nature here, and, you know, I feel like we all kind of maybe feel that way, and that compiles with the struggles on offense. So it's hard, man, when you're playing like this. You know, you feel like you got to, and you know, I got to take those bad plays off the field because I'm pressing.
How do you guys put
feel out there, and how much of a concern is that? Obviously, with a quick turnaround before Friday.
Yeah, you know, it was something that, you know, I knew what I was getting into with. You know, I love playing, and any chance I get to play, I'm gonna do that. So, you know, I'm gonna figure it out this week so I can be back out there on Friday. You know.
How do you guys put this behind you? Short work with division rival Miami Dolphins first place and all that.
You said, how do we put it behind us? I'm sorry. You know, you have no choice. You gotta prepare for this team because they are a great team, like you said. And you know, we don't want to go out there and play like we just did today. And you have to prepare the right way. You know, we're not in a place to have a bad week of practice. You know, we're not good enough. We have to go to work and you know, try and figure this thing out so we can, you know, reach our full potential. Because
Garrett, do you feel you're being schematically put in the best position to have success?
Yeah, you know, I mean, yeah. You know, I feel like I got to just do my job better. And, you know, obviously whatever we're, you know, doing isn't coming with production from much of us, you know, from any of us. And, you know, I just got to keep my head down, keep chopping wood.
How is the preparation? I mean, you mentioned something about practice. How was the practice coming into this game?
Yeah, I mean, it was what I thought was a good week. You know, obviously it wasn't good enough, but you know, when I say that you got to have a better week of practice, it's not implying that we haven't. You know, it's just you have to put them together. You have to keep stacking. You have to be consistent because you know, you just got to keep believing that it's going to all pay off. And you know, I feel like we got the right guys that are have that mindset. And it's, like I said, it's not saying that we had a bad practice last week on Tuesday. No, you know, we went and put our head down this week as well. But I guess it's got to be better. You know,
Thanks, Garrett.
How stunned are you at what happened out there today?
I'm very stunned. Coming in the game, you know, I felt very confident that we're going to win. But, you know, we got to start off better. We got to play better. You know, said something similar last week, but we just got to play better as far as offense, defense, and special teams. They beat us. I give them credit, you know. They beat us literally on defense, offense, and special teams. They dominated us this week. And, you know, it's painful to say because, you know, it's a division game, but you got to give them their credit.
DJ, the obvious question, but how hard is it to win when you guys aren't playing complementary football where you can't have all three units playing well at the same time, it seems like?
It's very hard, especially when we don't start off well. For some reason, we haven't started off fast. We can't wait to the end of the game and try to win heroically. We've won a few games like that, but that's not sustainable in my opinion. We got to start off fast. We got to dominate early and then carry that on first through the fourth quarter for 60 minutes. And, that's something we just got to fix. I feel like there's no fingers to blame. We got to all look at each other, including myself, to see what we could do to get better, offense, defense, and special teams.
Talking to some of your defensive teammates, they talked about not playing up to that standard. Is that what you feel too?
Oh yeah, for sure. Like the second half was definitely not our standard. We gave them 2 touchdowns. I wouldn't say gave, but they got 2 touchdowns on us, and we can't win like that. That's not our standard. We don't give up touchdowns. If they get a field goal, they get a field goal. That keeps us in the game, but we can't give up touchdowns. That's our standard.
And even you guys are not known for giving up explosive plays, but yet they hit you for a few.
Yeah, they did. Like I said, credit to their team. They knew what we were in. They wanted to get it, obviously, to their receiver, and they made a good play. I still feel like, we could make that play, but, they got it on us.
On their first touchdown with the guy wide open, was that just a busted coverage? How does that happen? The guy gets that wide open in the red zone.
Yeah, they ran mesh. We're in man. Somebody got picked. That's why it looked like it was wide open. It's tough to cover, but we've covered it before, so we just got to be better on that. We knew the play was coming, so we just got to alert it, and we got to, sort through the traffic and get over and make the play.
DJ, what happened when you guys were coming off the field in the tunnel there?
Just guys arguing. It was like some beef or whatever on the field. They have the same tunnel, which I find interesting. Because even at halftime, I'm like, this could end bad. Like, someone got some serious smoke with somebody, they could really fight, and it's gonna be hard to break it up. And that's sort of what happened, but it didn't get to that point.
There are no punches thrown or anything like that?
I didn't see any punches thrown. Just guys talking, guys getting each other off of them. So nothing serious.
Dawkins look like the two.
Yeah,
primary.
man. I don't even know what happened, but Clemens was real mad about something. I'm sure the player did something to him that provoked him. So I don't know what happened, so I can't really speak on it.
How do you guys get?
Clemens seems like not necessarily the guy you want to pick a fight with.
Yeah, man, that's Devo right there. So, whoever trying to fight Clemens, I don't know about that one.
DJ, how do you deal with this quick turnaround now with the Dolphins, high-powered offense coming in Friday?
Yeah, man. I mean, for me, I look at everything as opportunity. They're a high-powered offense, which means that there's going to be opportunities to make plays. So I'm looking forward to it. I think the most important thing is to come in tomorrow and take care of our bodies. This was a hard game. Every time we play the Bills, it's a real physical game. So we got to make sure we get our treatment and just make sure that we're able to play on Friday. Thank you, everybody.
I mean, there's nothing they were doing to take me away. I mean, this is what it is, right? Sometimes you get opportunities, sometimes you don't, I guess. I wouldn't necessarily put that all on Zach. I think Zach, is always kind of looking for me when he has the opportunity to look for me. So it's not on him that I didn't have a target or anything at that time. Just didn't really have a ton of ops.
As a leader, you talked about having a kind of a new role as a leader. How do you manage that frustration, not impacting the way you guys play as an offense?
Yeah, I mean, we ever play in 5 days, Fridays? So, I mean, you don't really have a ton of time to sit here and, think about it too much or feel sorry for yourself, right? So, I mean, you're going to think about it for the next 24 hours or so. If that, you got to flip the script here pretty quick and get in tomorrow and start getting ready for Miami. But, you got to try to, step up and make sure we know we got more football in front of us.
How do you went on a similar slide last year? Like, how do you prevent from this happening again?
Good question. I think the team has been through that. We got to, come together and rally together and make sure that doesn't happen again. I don't. As coaches, players, they'll help direct us, and we'll help. We got to step up as players and make it happen. I mean, there's no answer for any of the questions. I don't really got great answers for you on any of these today.
Open your BetMGM app to claim your 50% live odds boost. Only at BetMGM, the king of sports books. Visit BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. You must be 21 years of age or older to wager. New Jersey and New York only. All promotions are subject to qualification and eligibility requirements. Rewards issued as non-withdrawable free bets or site credit. Free bets expire in 7 days from issuance. Please gamble responsibly. Gambling problem? Call 877-8-HOPE-NY in New York or text HOPE-NY 467369 in New York or 1-800-GAMBLER in New Jersey.